Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley 1.5 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the first Wednesday and Thursday of spring season, and therefore tomorrow we're going to be celebrating Kent's birthday, and I'm going to talk more about Kent tomorrow when it's more relevant. So since we have a full day without any events or nothing going on, I am actually hoping that we're gonna be able to get a lot of stuff done around the farm. So hopefully when we go outside and take a look at the snapshot, I'm gonna be able to explain what my plans are. So let's go and first check the television. So tomorrow it's gonna be rainy day, okay? Well, luckily for us, the sprinklers do the watering and the rice shoots have been planted so that they are close enough to the water, so I don't need to do anything. Fortune teller. So today we have a neutral day, that's okay. And then we have rerun of Queen of Sauce, and it's for stir fry. Speaking of stir fry, if I were to load it into the sewing machine, which I got for the rock rejuvenation quest from Emily, and mix it with a piece of cloth, I would, for example, get a camo t-shirt. So fun stuff, fun stuff. Now, once we get out and I pause the game for a bit, we can take a look at the snapshot. And once again, we have lots of stuff to do and lots of things to process. So starting off in the upper right corner, we see that some coffee has been done brewing, which is awesome because I do need that triple shot espresso. So that is gonna definitely help me out. If we go lower, we see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish ponds have roe ready for us. The ice pips are still requesting the frozen nodes, so I'm gonna eventually have to go and fetch those. If we go lower, we see that Robin has finished constructing the second coop. If we go even lower into the corner, the fiber seeds seems to be growing. Now, because these are actual seeds, I'm not really sure if I will need to water those, so I might have to stop there. We're gonna see how this is gonna work, because I did not anticipate that I might be forced to actually water the fiber seeds, so that might create a bunch of issues, because I was hoping that it's gonna be more like a free range stuff without my intervention required, but we will see. And since we are looking at the farm, when we go left from the coops, we see that the strawberries, the coffee, cauliflower, rhubarbs are growing, so that's gonna still take some time, but luckily enough for me, I don't need to do any watering. If we go top from there, we see that some of the preserve jars are done aging the roe. Our cows and goats are walking outside, so they're gonna start eating the pasture. And here is the pickle. I will need to deal with both Marnie and Robin today. I was actually considering either getting an upgrade for the coop or getting upgrade for the second barn. Here's the thing. I really want to make sure, especially when we go and build additional structure, so that I can start separating another sequence or another segment of the farm off, so that I have some as if borders set up so that I know which section will be used for which purpose. If we were to go and put in order for the third coop, that would be awesome, because if I go see and talk to Marnie, I will be buying 8 chickens, and I've decided that most likely I will call them Chick 1, Chick 2, Chick 3, Chick 4, just to keep a closer track of them. And that is related to our barns. Currently, I have 2 big barns set up with the possibility to have the auto collector or auto grabber in them. I will need to go see Marnie, purchase 8 chickens, and also I will need to make sure to grab another auto grabber because the 4 cows currently living in the 3rd barn are gonna be mixed in outside with the other animals, and those 4 cows I will need to milk myself, and that is gonna be a nightmare to keep a track of. So this is why giving the animals such names might be beneficial. I know that with my goats I did not do the same process, but luckily all the goats and the remaining cows from the 2 big barns are already milked by the machine, so I don't need to deal with this. And because Gus tends to have the special quest where he is requesting 24 eggs, I was thinking that going for the 3rd cube would be beneficial. We still have the large quantity of wood available from the last day of winter, when I purchased like 3,000 wood from Robin because it costs only like 10 gold. So it was a more efficient use for me. And even if I will be eventually chopping down the fern trees in the lower left corner of the map, well, it's still not gonna supply me with as much wood, but it is some constructional material, so those are the plans. I'm gonna need to go talk to Marnie, and because today is Wednesday, both her and Robin are gonna be finally available, so this is really important for us to try and manage. So I'm gonna try to now run around the farm, do everything that is necessary. I'm gonna try to take a look on the computer and see if there is something ready in the greenhouse. Crops ready in greenhouse. So we do have some stuff ready, and this can include also the fruit trees, but I will need to double check it. Also, of course, there are the crab pots, but I don't think it's important to keep mentioning them, and the mushroom cave, because I cannot get a snapshot from within the mushroom cave while I'm standing outside. So yeah, that's the plan. And after we are done at the farm, since I only need to like deal with the preserve jars, the kegs, and the fish ponds, and the barns, once that is all done, we're gonna be able to go see the ladies, put in the order for another coop, or upgrade one of the barns. Or heck, I was even thinking that we can go with a big coop, because this will allow me to start purchasing ducks, and that is the big selling point of having coops now, because your ducks can swim in the water. So I cannot wait for that to happen. And honestly, with the lower right section of the farm, we still have a ton of room for like additional 4 coops or so. So yeah, animal products and artisanal items are gonna be big selling point of the beach farm. So let me get to work, and I will talk to you once this has been processed and we can proceed with the program and the episode. Hopefully you are still enjoying the playthrough. If you also would like to see any other content or something, feel free to pitch it in the comment section. I'm always looking for any suggestions. If I would be able to get things done, then that's gonna obviously benefit both of us, you the viewers, and me the content creator. So I'm gonna shut up now, get to work, and we will catch up in a couple of seconds. And just because we got that sewing machine and I talked about it, I really thought that it might be a fun idea to try and showcase it. So if I load this here, if I put this here and press this, I should get that camo t-shirt. And if we were to equip it, this is how it basically looks. So pretty awesome, pretty nice. but I do not suggest to anyone to try and spill stir fry on their shirts, or it's probably not gonna be the best use of your lunch. Now, which cows do I need to milk in order to get the remaining 4 pieces of milk? Still trying to milk the same animal. Okay, this is just unfortunate. We need to wait for these 2 ladies to step apart, or this is not gonna work. This is why getting the auto grabber for the 3rd barn is gonna be crucial. The key to like bypassing the whole thing is to make sure that you close the doors. But yeah, I'd just rather grab the machine and just use that as a feature to basically avoid this sort of hassle furthermore. Okay, so our count of the ancient fruit is increasing. That is wonderful. We still need to load in a ton of stuff into the preserve jars. So I'm hoping that eventually we're gonna get our hands on things from the greenhouse, just more strawberries, or from outside now, which involves basically more strawberries. I'm gonna take cranberries for now and load them in there. I'm preserving the star fruit for wine production and the ancient fruit for production of more seeds. I do realize that the greenhouse has still a whole lot more crops that need to be fished out, but that can be done at the end of the day. I don't really want to waste too much time on nonsense when we can focus our attention towards getting the structures built. So if we go to coops, we know that we require 4,000 gold, we require 300 wood and 100 stone. If we want to get a big coop, we need 10,000 gold, we need 400 wood and 150 stone. And this basically allows us to house chickens, void chickens, ducks, and dinosaurs. And because I have those 2 dinosaur eggs, I definitely want to make sure that I will be producing some dinosaur mayonnaise eventually when we get our own 2 T-Rexes up and running, so that we have access to that. So I was really thinking we can go with big coop, and we are gonna be therefore afterwards purchasing the the chickens after so that we can get things processed. I unfortunately will have to unclick the quantity so that I have the correct number. So just give me a couple of seconds until we are there, like so. And the issue is I'm kind of behind on my stone. So I might have to purchase some, but I would rather probably go into the mines and see if I can blow up some stuff. Theoretically, it might give me a chance to come across those lovely frozen nodes. We have 2 over here, but I need additional ones, so yeah. This is gonna be a pickle. I do not seem to possess any explosives here at the farm, which I did not anticipate is gonna happen, but there goes nothing. Okay, so we're gonna eat this last cranberry so that I don't have to carry it around. I'm gonna load the trash into the recycling machines so that I can free up additional space. Mussels I'm gonna keep because I'm still holding on to them for those mango saplings. Man, if I eventually get to the Ginger Island, I will be able to acquire quite a lot of them at once, hopefully. Obtaining the dragon teeth for the bananas is gonna be a bit more trickier, but ooh, there are 2 bombs here. Okay, so that's gonna work out well. How about we sell the cheese so that I don't run around with it? And we need 150 stones, so that is good to know. That is good to know. I should have drank that triple shot espresso. I need to put the site back in its rightful place so that I have my tools all in one location. We're gonna go to the mines. We're gonna go to, let's say, level 40. I want to see if I can get those frozen nodes. Here is just to obtain the number of stone that I do currently require, and if we're gonna be lucky and go into Skull Caverns, I'm gonna be able to recuperate or recover the necessary quantity of stone for other projects, because with all the farm buildings which we need to still construct, it is gonna take quite a lot of time to get this stuff done. Actually thinking of building a bomb here. I do not really need the iron right now for anything. We do have plenty of iron at the farm. There goes that frozen node. There's another one which leaves us only with one last one missing. So theoretically we might be able to even upgrade the ice pip pond on this episode if things are gonna go well. If they won't go well then I'm gonna have to think of some other way to recover the necessary resources. But we should be able to get this process. I'm really hoping I can make another one of these. Okay, and we're gonna drop it over here, and that should allow me to get whatever it is that we do require. There is that node which I needed. Can slay these 2 fur balls. Get the coal, grab this, we can crack this boy up, and because it's 4 p.m. I really need to leave the mine because Robin is gonna be leaving her shop at like 4:50, and we still need to catch up to Marnie. I would prefer to get all of these things done today instead of later, because the sooner we get things up and running, the better it is for us. So let's go with big Coop, because we want to get those duckies eventually from Marnie. So we're gonna go and upgrade the first Coop. So that is now officially done, and now we need to hurry and get ourselves to go see Marnie and purchase ducks and the auto grabber, because the auto grabber or auto collector is crucial piece of gear or farm equipment, which I will require in order to make sure that I don't need to hunt down my 4 cows for milking purposes. Let's get rid of these things. Please tell me Marnie's gonna be still at her shop. I'm pushing it. It's 5 p.m. I don't like it. It might be just too damn late. Damn it! Yeah, I took too damn long to do this. I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow. Okay, well, since we are actually here, how about we go and see if I can grab some fiber from the woods. We're gonna require fiber for additional bait machines and other things. So some blueprints are still gonna be heavily dependent on this resource. I'm gonna take a look if I actually do need to water those fiber seeds too. And do we have any spring onions in here? Because I do not think I went to check out during the first episode of spring season because I was crazy busy. Okay, so this did not work out as well as I have hoped. The spring onions, they are gonna work well to at least give me some kind of energy. Because I have the maple syrup, I might be able to trigger the event in the secret woods, so we can give that a shot. The trilobite is going to be able to be loaded into the bone mill so that we can get some fertilizer or something out of it. And what else can we do with the rest of today? I can do work in the greenhouse. I still need to pick up that star fruit, which is ready to be harvested there, so that is something to consider. I really did screw this up. I should have gone to Marnie and Robin first and then mess around at the farm with like crab pods and some of the other stuff, which was not necessary. Why can't I trigger this damn event to happen? Am I coming here too late? Like, seriously, we do have the secret node. Bring maple syrup to the secret woods. Please bring maple syrup. So, do I need to hold this above my head? Because I did not used to have this issue. What am I doing wrong? Is it that I'm coming here too late? Someone has to let me know in the comment section. It's just that I really don't want to go to the secret woods in order to interact with Yogi, in order to have more value for some of the berries, when I never actually sell salmon berries or blackberries as of late, or turn them into artisanal items, because there is just no added value in doing such a thing. So what the heck am I doing wrong? Actually, the funniest thing is that this looks less like a t-shirt to me and more like some sort of a vest. The brown spots, they look almost like pockets of sorts to me. I don't know if it's just me. You let me know what you think about the camo outfit, which I managed to get by pouring stir fry on top of a piece of cloth. Yes, things are getting weird here. But at least I wanted to somehow showcase the special quests. And speaking of special quests, if we were to go to the town, we can see that there are still those 2 quests available for us. So one of them is to deal with fishing for Demetrius and try to catch the fish, but the reward is again the computer, which we already have, and the second one is for Willy to be getting bug meat. So this also gives us that lure, and we have 5 days, so maybe we can try to accomplish this since I don't need to do watering and stuff. And during the evenings or here in the sewers, if I would gain access to actually this location, which I really need to find out how the heck to get there, because there is a high concentration of bugs. or worms which spawn in, because if I need to get 100 pieces of this stuff, and they are talking about bug meat, the only other location which comes to my mind is to get actually to the mines and go into like the lower levels in here and try to find either these bugs or the larvae of the mosquitoes, which might appear here too. And I did not come across that many bugs in this level, more slimes. But at least we're gonna get some stone. So tomorrow I will definitely need to make sure that there is capability or possibility for me to go and see Marnie get our chickens. Okay. He's gonna grab some piece of stone. It's gonna be some starting point. Any worms whatsoever? No, not really, huh? Yeah, I really don't need the copper. I was really hoping for the worms. There is one bug in here, but the better location is obviously the place in the sewers where you can also try to catch the void salmon, which can theoretically be another addition to the fish ponds, but it's getting late, so I'm gonna go and call it a day. We're gonna pick up the flowers because one of these, and I think it's actually the dandelion, which can be given to Kent because unfortunately roasted hazelnuts and the fern risotto, which are two dishes which he loves, are only obtained from Queen of Sauce after his birthday, so you have only the option to give him stuff which he likes. The only other chance which would be possibility for you is to hope that Queen of Sauce would be selling one of the two dishes. But yeah, there weren't that many other options. And now I just want to check if the roasted hazelnuts were actually not sold during the ice festival in winter. Because I know that the traveling merchant is now participating in the event. So hold on. No, she actually sells cranberry sauce, stuffing, and pumpkin soup. I don't know why I thought she sells roasted hazelnuts. Silly of me, but yeah. We were able to recover some of these things. I have the 2 pieces of bug meat. That's awesome. I have nice chunk of fiber here. We have some stone to work with. Don't really need additional sap. I'm gonna have to put that shirt somewhere so that it's not occupying precious space in my locker or in my own backpack. Okay, so let's go and load the trilobite into the bone mill. Let's pick up these 2. That gets us up to 5. And that means we can go and deal with the Ice-Pip's request. So we're gonna cram in all 5 of them. Now they can increase their population in the fish pond, which is just awesome. We can grab still the additional cheese, which I had here from all that milk. I'm gonna be able to sell that. And it's 1:20, so I'm gonna call it a night. Really don't want to be sleeping outside, so reloading of the kegs and this other stuff is gonna have to happen on the next day. At least if we're gonna get some coffee out of the greenhouse where I did not manage to return, I might be able to hopefully brew some more because I have only 1 triple shot espresso left. We have 27,000 just from our artisanal items. And that is great because this is gonna cover the expense for the auto collector and fishing, mining. and then the torches. So let's take a look at the next day after we earned 31,000 gold. Okay, so here we go. Today we have the 4th. We are celebrating Kent's birthday, and it's a rainy day. Unfortunately for Kent, but fortunately for us for some other reasons. So if we go and take a look at Kent, we will find out, as I mentioned already, once the wiki page loads, that he loves the risotto and the roasted hazelnuts, and he likes daffodils. So I'm gonna be forced to give him daffodil, because that is the only option which I am left with. So that is Kent. Unfortunately, risotto and the other dish. So risotto is obtained on the 28th of fall of the second year, and the hazelnuts on the 28th of summer. So basically both dishes are the end of the 2 following seasons. So not the best thing. This could have been probably processed a bit differently, but maybe it's intentional in order to befriend Kent. After all, if you do so, you do get 2 recipes for more of that type of content. Check out the Queen of Sauce versus NPC dishes. It's a lot of fun. I put a lot of work into that video, so go check it out. But now we will need to go and check the tally. So we know that, oh, it's gonna also rain on the next episode. Good to know, good to know. And today is a lucky day, so theoretically if we deal with Kent fast enough, and I will be able to get my 8 chickens and get the auto collector for the 3rd barn, we might be able to go into Skull Cavern. So that means explosives. And living off the land, fish focus, eels can be caught from the ocean in the spring and fall during rainy evenings. Good to know, good to know. And when we take a look at the snapshot of the farm, once again, if we go from the upper right corner, we see that no kegs are yet ready. If we go lower, we see that 5 of our fish ponds are ready with fish roe. Then there are the crab pods, of course. If we go lower, we see that the 1 coop is being upgraded. If we go into the lowest right corner, we see that the fiber seeds are being watered. So theoretically I can actually leave it up to the rainy days to water these seeds, and because I'm assuming that they can grow from spring until fall, there should not be an issue. And if we go to our crops, we see that they still require a lot of time. And because it's a rainy day, and tomorrow it's gonna be a rainy day, I will at least have much easier job trying to find my 4 cows in the 3rd barn before I get the auto collector. Then we can go inside of the greenhouse, then we can deal with the mushroom cave. There are also the crab pods. And speaking of crab pods, if we take a look at the location where we have also our rice shoots growing, there is some salvage which washed out, so we're gonna pick up all of these things. So we need to load the kegs with a ton of goodies. We need to pick up everything from fish ponds, crab pods. We need to deal with greenhouse, with our animals, with the mushroom cave. Then we can go talk to Marnie, purchase the 8 chickens and some other supplies, and yeah, then try to go and get our mining on. Or I can try to actually find out how the heck am I supposed to get into that section in the sewers. Because this might be beneficial for me. So we need the Mutant Bug Layer. And the Mutant Bug Layer is an underground location that becomes accessible as part of the Dark Talisman quest. The entrance to the lair is the northwest corner of the sewers. The player should be prepared to encounter monsters before entering the Mutant Bug Layer, because there are a number of mutant grubs and mutant flies inside. Even though plants are growing here, and fishing is possible. The game considers this location to be underground, therefore forageable items and article spots never spawn here. Okay, so Dark Talisman quest. The wizard asked me to retrieve the magic ink from his ex-wife's house, but to gain access I'll need a Dark Talisman. Enter the sewers and ask Krobus about Dark Talisman. And we need to enter the railroad area after completing the community center bundles or the Joja Community Development Forum. Okay, so this is gonna be an issue because there's no chance in hell I will be able to finish up this thing. Or the special quest for Willy for all the bug meat without actually first completing the community center. And we do need our chickens in order to finish off Home Cook's bundle. And I'm still waiting for Rabbit's Foot to appear somehow and give me the chance to basically finish off everything. And once that is done, hopefully we're gonna gain access to Willy's quest to fix up the ship, so that I can go and get on the Fern Island and we can claim the small farm there. And I can start planting ancient fruit and star fruit. And from there we're gonna get some serious supply of cash and other things which are gonna be super useful. So how do I wanna proceed with this? I'm gonna keep all these things, and I'll talk to you once I have processed everything at the farm and we can move on with our schedule, so that this episode has at least somewhat of a content in it. I really did not want to do the fishing for Demetrius because we already have that computer, and it's a real shame that both quests which are from Demetrius are gonna give you the same reward. This could have been processed a bit differently, I'm guessing, and you could have been given like a different choice or a different type of reward. I think it would motivate the player base to try and engage with Demetrius's quests a bit more therefore. So yeah, that is my honest opinion on that subject, because the other NPCs, if you do different quests for them, you receive different rewards. Like for Robin, for example, you don't get twice the stone chest. You get either the deluxe bed from hardwood, ooh, sugar, or you get actually the stone chest. So there are options, there are some variations in the quests and what you need to do with them. So yeah, it would definitely be more fun, I think, if two computer types or something would be implemented as a potential reward. We're gonna drop off all of the fruits here. We actually do have some strawberries in there, but I'm more interested in this coffee, because this coffee can be my golden ticket to more caffeine in my system. So I'll need to move the coffee somehow. There's the cherry and the other fruits, so let's get rid of those. Okay. Okay, so I do have the coffee. I can take theoretically not the peaches, but I can take one pomegranate for the community center. I will need to return here, of course, in order to load in more or plant more star fruits. I don't think I will be planting in ancient fruit at this point because I don't know. I'm tempted to go with the ancient fruit, but the full season growth time is the huge negative factor which I'm constantly considering when it comes to that crop. So yeah, there's that. Come on. What are you? Oh yeah, my inventory is full. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to leave anything to chance. I'm gonna go see Marnie. Hopefully she is already opened up her shop. This is gonna therefore allow me to purchase my chicks. So supplies, we need this for the last barn. I still haven't milked the cows, but I honestly don't care. We're gonna get 2 of these for the 2 lovely coops, and I do understand that it could have taken until the fall for me to purchase it, but if I get it out of the hand now, it's gonna be much more efficient for me. Okay, so let me house all these chicks, and I will talk to you once this has been done. And Robin must be freaking out as hell while she is working inside of that coop, as suddenly chickens are appearing from nowhere. Okay, so we should have all of our animals. We have this for the last barn. So I just want to run to the coops and double check that I have all 8 chickens, so I will not be taking the mini obelisks. Because the fiber seeds are being taken care of, that should be fine. It looks like we are getting 2 brown chickens, 2 white chickens. That's nice, that's nice. And here we get 4 white chickens. Okay, but we do have all 8 chicks, so that is good to know, good to know. We're gonna put down those heaters here. It's gonna take a while for the baby chicks to reach full maturity, so they actually do not need to be walking outside. I don't have this fenced out as of yet, so it's just gonna be easier for me to like manage them this way, and in like a week they should be ready, so hopefully that is gonna get everything processed. I'm gonna need to milk the ladies here. It's 11:50. Still need to do some work inside of the greenhouse there. I still have not finished with all of the animals. We still need to pick up our milk. Our cows and goats seem happy. Yeah, I definitely need to fetch more cheese presses. The coffee effects have worn off, so that is unfortunate. What did we wanted to do in here? Fetch more, I can try to go for more ancient fruit, like at least to narrow out this. So that's 8 tiles, 10, yeah, this is, I'm just gonna go with 8 ancient fruit, and the rest is gonna be star fruit. So I'm gonna definitely have to make sure to turn some ancient fruit into seeds, which I have not been doing lately that much. So I have been mostly preserving everything. Okay, it looks like our first batch of honey is done too. I still need to find the birthday boy. I cannot forget about Kent. That would be bad, despite the fact that I'm not really giving him his favorite thing in the world. We are gonna actually load in that honey into here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for seeds. And we do have star fruit already. in the seed form, so I'll just grab 4 of those, and we can go and make the triple shot espressos. Our pooch is hiding inside. Okay. Okay, got 4 ancient fruit seeds. No mixed seeds as of yet. Keep it up, game. Keep it up. I'm gonna drop the maple syrup for now because I really don't have any use for it, along with the additional supplies. I do realize that I can be making a whole lot more kegs right now, but I actually wanna build a shed, and once that is done, I'm gonna be moving all those preserve jars and kegs inside, so it's gonna be much more easier to manage. It's fine that it's right now out here, but I would much rather prefer it to have in one concentration or one concentrated location where I can do all of these artisanal projects at once and not have to run to 2 separate locations like a complete dum-dum. Still have some time. We do have 14 ancient seeds actually, so that worked out fairly well for me. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'll just go with starfruit over there for now, and that's gonna be it for this. Don't know if any of the preserve jars do require any additional things to be loaded in, but we're gonna hold on to as much of this fruit as possible for now. Strawberries can be moved elsewhere. I just wanted to make sure if the preserve jars aren't done. There are some which can be loaded in with some goodies, so we're gonna get some strawberry jelly here. Still have not even picked up the roe. Yeah, I'm all over the place. It's gonna take me a little bit to adjust to, once again, like working on the farm, being involved in all of these things. So I'm gonna have to formulate some plan of how I'm gonna be processing everything. This is why I really think that giving, for example, Shane an option to hire him once Jojo Mart is gonna be closed or something like this would be super awesome for the game, because sure, if you marry a spouse or one of the bachelors or one of the bachelorettes in the town, you have the unique options that they are gonna water something or do something for you, but it's not really a reliable source of workforce. So yeah, there goes that. Okay, so we're gonna be picking up all of this. I need to find a place for that row. The seeds can go here, mussels can go here, and who am I kidding? There's no chance in hell I'm gonna be able to go into the Skull Caverns today if this is how much time it takes me to get just about anything done. Okay, so we need to go see Kent. Well, let's see Kent and his schedule. I know it's a bit later. I usually do this at like the start of the day. Okay, so it's raining. Sunday regular schedule. So it's raining. 8:30 a.m. at home, standing in his living room. 2 p.m. leaves home, stands under the tree just north of his house. 5 p.m. returns home and stands in the entryway. 7 p.m. heads to kitchen. 9 p.m. leaves home, stands under the tree in front of the house. 11 p.m. returns home to sleep. Wow, okay, so this dude obviously has some trauma from whatever happened at war over the seas, but we're not gonna try to open that jar of pickles. So let's go see that birthday boy. It's gonna be 5 p.m. so he's gonna return home. I really hate the fact that I can give him only a freaking flower. Oh, and he's still here. Here goes another flower, so let's give him that birthday gift. It's unfortunately not gonna like make him fall in love with us. Let's make that obvious. But it did give us 2 friendship points, so at least something. Willie is most likely not gonna be at his shop, and I really need to purchase more of those baits, or I can try to get some fiber in here. And since it's gonna be raining, I can try to make more fiber seeds, and therefore from having access to all that fiber, I might be able to then get the bait machines process at the farm. It will be definitely beneficial to us. Trying to acquire the bug meat is gonna be nightmare like this. It's gonna take me until full season to try and capture the legendary fish if I have not already caught it. I'm all over the place. I feel like a total scatterbug because I'm trying to make this as fun as possible for you, the viewers, but I think I'm failing pretty spectacularly, so who knows. Making more of the tappers. That seems like a good choice for me as well, so that we can get the rest of these oaks processing that resin. That is, after all, the main purpose why I loaded them in here, or planted them in here if you prefer. So until we finish off the community center, I cannot gain access to void salmons and that region where having access to large quantity of bug meat is a guarantee. At least that's what my experience is. Yeah, so this will not work until we finish off some of these things. So what exactly is it that I do need for the fiber seeds? I totally forgot. So we need mixed seeds, sap, and clay. We should have access to all that stuff. Birthday boy has been dealt with. We have dropped off the pomegranate at the community center. I feel like running back home would not be the worst idea. There's a leak! We're gonna have something for George, theoretically, unless I will be giving him fried mushrooms. Greenhouse has been taken care of, so that's perfectly a-okay. Okay, you should be able to work with these. This is awesome that we have access to these things. Because except of daffodils, all the forageables from the spring season now with having the iridium quality thanks to the botanist perk are gonna allow me to actually have not such a dependency on again having to cook dishes. So let's drop off all of you fellas inside here. So I need mixed seeds, I need sap, and I need clay. And I want to plant the... Where's the clay? I want to plant the fiber seeds now because the cool thing is that because it's 2 days of rain, at least I have a guarantee that the rain is going to take care of a lot of the watering. Hold on, let's check the fiber seeds. And I wanted to see... Yeah, it takes 7 days to be ready. Oh, okay, so plant these in any season does not require watering. Okay, cool. So less work required on my end. I just wasn't sure, but either way, what is done is done. We're gonna keep the ancient fruit for now. I'm gonna sell, or the ancient fruit wine for now. For theoretically aging. Starfruit wine, we have one. We have these forageables. Can drop off the fiber currently available to me. Let's go see if we can make some more of these puppies. Yeah, we definitely require more fiber. We have 48 pieces. You have to be kidding me. Okay, but one more of these bait puppies is gonna definitely help us out in order to deal with the ever-growing demands of our ever-growing number of fish ponds. And because it's getting kind of late, I think I might be cutting off the episode here, because I think I tried to do as many things as were possible. So if you did like the episode, try giving it a like. Helps a lot with the algorithm so that more people can come across my channel and we can build a larger community around certain types of games which we do all enjoy. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, tips, tricks, or whatever you would like to share, feel free to do so. Some of the stuff has been already featured from the comment section in the gameplay, like for example, using rain to water wheat during the summer and fall season so that I have access to hay and I don't need to do it on my own. So those are really useful things. Also things like trying to use cheese press and other gear in order to create defense around your animals, things like that. So if you have anything, leave it in the comment section. And for more fun content, and if you want to know what the channel is currently up to, consider subscribing, as I publish content like this on a weekly basis from Mondays till Fridays. I do guides, comparisons, playthroughs, discussions, early in-game reviews. There's all sorts of cool stuff in the channel, so go check it out. And I will talk to you on the next one. Thank you for watching, stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now. Seriously, 2 pieces of fiber is what I'm missing? You have to be kidding me. Isn't there any fiber to be picked up in here?